I had this body on another truck that I owned that had engine problems, and then Peterbilt sold me the truck and transferred the body in like a week and a half time. So then I only had about a week and a half of downtime in the switchover, which was really nice. I worked with another farrier for a brief time that had a truck similar to this, and I got spoiled. If I didn't do the Saddlebred horses, I would not have this size of truck. I have to carry quite a bit of stuff, and a lot of tools, a lot of custom work done inside there. So this just makes it so much easier. People look at this truck and they think that it's going to be a gas hog. I get somewhere 10, I tell most people 10 to 15 miles a gallon with this thing. It depends on if I'm driving up the freeway or if I'm driving on the two-lane. If I'm driving on a two-lane, keep it around 55 miles an hour and keep the boost down. I bet you I'm pushing really close to 15 miles a gallon. If I run this thing 75 miles an hour up the interstate, it drops right down to 8 to 10. You know, it just goes right in the toilet. I have a 2012 Chevrolet pickup truck that I pull my horse trailer with, and that thing I'm lucky to get 8 to 10 miles a gallon with, empty, with a 6-pack of soda. I mean, it isn't even comparable, you know. And I got all this space, and it's all inside, and it's really nice. Because this is a commercial vehicle, I can run this into any commercial shop. So, like, I live up by Madison, Wisconsin, so I got the Freightliner dealer, Peterbilt, International Harvester, or Kenworth trucks. Any of them shops will work on this Peterbilt truck. Peterbilt mainly is the name in the cab and the front end, and the rest of it is composed of parts that are made up by other businesses, you know. So any of them people can work on this truck at any time. So if I'm coming home after this interview, let's say, and something dies on it, you know, I have right there, I can call any of them shops up, which are almost all of them are 24-hour shops, 7 days a week, and get this truck in immediately and have it looked at, and almost always have it fixed if I choose to go that way. I have another individual that has a smaller shop that I use for my oil changes and routine maintenance on this truck, which takes the shop rate down a little bit more, but it works out good for me. Yep, the truck's an air ride truck. Nothing inside it usually moves. So when I get to the job, I don't have the water bucket dumped over. The tools ain't all laying on the ground. You know, it's very nice, very comfortable to ride down the road in. I don't have any problems with it, you know, and also I think it keeps the chassis of the truck from shaking apart. Mm-hmm. You know, you have a truck that's designed to haul a lot of weight, that rides somewhat like a Cadillac, and I like that idea better than having a half-ton pickup truck that you throw overload springs on and beef the thing up and try to make it carry the amount of weight that you want to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I buy my propane. It's got a 100-gallon propane tank in there. I do that because up here in Wisconsin, if you run your forage off a grill tank, you only get about maybe 2/3 of the tank before it's empty in the low temperatures. The tank won't be empty, but you can't get enough vapor off it to heat your shoes. So you run that 100-gallon tank, and you can just about empty the thing before you run out of LP. very, and there's a huge difference in money. You know, grill tanks, they're running $35 to fill them. That 100-gallon tank runs $100 to fill it, and that one will last me most of summer now. So, and I burn in that forge, a lot of the week. So, yeah, it's a huge difference.